On September 22nd, people living in the Northern Hemisphere will experience the autumnal equinox. This day officially marks the astronomical beginning of fall, when the days become shorter and the nights grow longer. Traditionally, the autumnal equinox was a time for celebrating the arrival of the harvest and all the sights, sounds, and events that come with fall. If you have an outdoor fire pit, a bonfire is a great way to observe the autumnal equinox. Dance, sing, beat drums, play music, and celebrate the arrival of fall. For people living on the East Coast, the sun will enter the cardinal sign of Libra at 9:04 p.m. on September 22nd. This year, the sun will enter the sign of Libra in the 5th house in the equinox chart. The sun in Libra expresses its individual identity through harmony, balance, and one-to-one relationships. The 5th house is primarily about children, love and dating, risky ventures, and having fun. The 5th house is the house of pleasure and excitement. With everything going on these days, isn't that a little of what we really need right now? This chart has a large 5th house encompassing 3 different signs, Leo, Virgo, and Libra, and 4 of the 5 personal planets. The sign of Virgo is intercepted. When a sign is completely swallowed up within a single house, it is called intercepted. Such is the case for the sign of Virgo in the 5th house. By the way, if the sign of Virgo is intercepted, so is the sign of Pisces. Opposite houses are always symmetrical. Interceptions always come in pairs. An intercepted sign gives us the opportunity to have planets in 3 different signs in the same house. In this equinox chart, we have just that. The moon in Leo, Venus in Virgo, and the sun and Mercury in Libra. So the 5th house energy will dominate the personal planets, with only Mars in Gemini in the 2nd house being the exception. The sun in Libra is tightly conjunct Mercury within a half minute. When Mercury is found very close to the sun, it is a good opportunity for communicating, and you'll be more likely to be the one doing the talking. Mercury also deals with written documents such as contracts. Sun and Mercury are conjunct the 6th house cusp at 1 degree 11 minutes Libra. The 6th house cusp is also ruled by Mercury, so in addition to the pleasurable activities of the 5th house, you may also be focused on 6th house matters, such as your health or day-to-day activities. Less than 6 hours after the sun enters Libra, Mercury will exactly conjunct the sun at 0 degrees 14 minutes Libra at 2:49 a.m. The sun and Mercury are also loosely opposite Jupiter. Even though it's in opposition, Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion. So exercise caution in verbally committing yourself to more than you can accomplish. Since Mercury figures prominently in legal documents, take care to read any contracts or legal matters carefully before signing. Neptune, the planet of illusion, is in the sign of Pisces in the 11th house of groups, organizations, or societies. You gain the benefits of these associations, bringing different relationships into your life on a more impersonal level. For example, during an election season, people are often involved in political organizations. The planet Venus in the sign of Virgo in the 5th house is about what you value and care about deeply. In the sign of Virgo, there is an analytic, discriminating quality to how you assess that value. As mentioned previously, the 5th house is interested in having fun, which includes dating and romance. You may develop a more serious relationship through your involvement with group activities. Be cautious that with an opposition between Neptune and Venus, the relationship may not be exactly what you would like it to be. Saturn in the sign of Aquarius is in the 10th house. Saturn is also the ruler of the 10th house, so this is a very strong position. Saturn deals with restrictions and responsibilities. It also deals with life lessons and karma. The 10th house is about your public persona, your career, and how you deal with authority. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus in the 1st house. It is also conjunct the 1st house cusp, your ascendant. Your ascendant is how the world views you. Uranus is in fall in Taurus, meaning it's in a weakened position here. The energies of the two are fundamentally diametric. Chaotic Uranus is unexpected, rebellious, and disruptive, while Taurus loves structure, order, and routine. Uranus looks to the future, while Taurus clings to the present. But once you learn how to blend these forces, you'll be able to blend the best of both worlds. Since Uranus is in the 1st house, it is also conjunct the equinox ascendant. This transit is all about you. Mars in the air sign of Gemini is about taking intelligent actions regarding the 2nd house matters of personal finances and what you value most. This aspect pattern is all about you. Can you pinpoint what is limiting you? Find out what is holding you back? It may be negative habits, attitudes, or unhealthy relationships. What actions can you take to create a better life for yourself? In summary, this year the Sun will enter the sign of Libra in the 5th house in the equinox chart. The Sun in Libra expresses its individual identity through harmony, balance, and one-to-one relationships. This equinox chart has a large 5th house encompassing 3 different signs, Leo, Virgo, and Libra, and 4 of the 5 personal planets. The 5th house is primarily about children, love and dating, risky ventures, and having fun. The 5th house is the house of pleasure. While you're looking to enjoy yourself more, take care not to verbally commit yourself to more than you can accomplish. In your exuberance, take the time to read any contracts or legal matters before signing. You may want to develop a more serious relationship through your involvement with other groups. Remember that with an opposition between Neptune and Venus, this relationship may not be exactly what you're looking for. Finally, can you pinpoint what in your life is limiting you? Find out what is holding you back. It may be negative habits, attitudes, or unhealthy relationships. What actions can you take to create a better life for yourself? Thank you for watching. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and click the notify bell icon so that you'll know when new videos come out. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the thumbs up icon.